Beautiful. Beautiful. You got to keep listening to that. You got to keep listening to that. That doesn't mean you don't listen to other people. You have conversations, but at the end of the day, you keep your own counsel because you're the one that's qualified to make the opinion. Yeah, you just got to get that there's a part of you that you have contact with that knows more than chat. Not only does it know more than chat, it knows everything about you. It knows everything about chat. It knows everything about the people who created chat. It knows everything about everything inside of chat. It knows everything about everything, dude. It's the big enchilada. And so when you start in your life understanding that all I need to do, if this guy, Allan, is correct, and he is, all I need to do is that I need to start feeling better no matter what. I'd say, yes, that's correct. And then what happens is you're going to go out in your life and you're going to get confronted with situations where you can let it go and start feeling better, or you can be right and start looking for agreement from others on how wrong that person is or how justified you are in your asserted rightness. Neither one's good, bad, right, or wrong. There's no judgment, no value judgment in this. Just both of them yield a different quality or experience of being alive. And in the one where you choose to feel good instead of being justified and right and find agreement, this guy's starting to manifest intentionally what he wants for himself and for his life. This one over here is feeling miserable, but he's right. And that's a real problem, feeling really crummy and you're right. That's the worst spot in the world. And no one really knows it. Someone should come up to somebody when they're say, what's wrong, Allan? I'm right again. Oh, it's horrible being right all the time. This whole right? So it's a practice of letting go of the asserted rightness because what you want becomes more important to you than being right. So whatever condition you find yourself in, I want to let you know from my own experience and from well over 1,000 people that I've worked with this lifetime. It's a crummy feeling to not feel good. When you don't feel good, you got one real problem, and it kind of tarnishes or it clouds or it kind of invades and kind of dampens and kind of ruins everything that you're experiencing in life. You can't create new concepts and new stuff from there. Life is just kind of a bummer. And it's not a conversation that you really have a bunch of outlets to speak about. It's just you feel crummy and then you spend time trying to just kind of hold on to your crumminess. The problem with that is you can't ever handle the crumminess by doing something different and more. The only way you're going to handle the crumminess is by discovering what the source of the crumminess is and then how to handle it. That's why I'm inviting you to join the Skool community, because in the Skool community, you're going to get a course full of modules where you're going to see me talking about these specific component parts of the law of manifestation, law of attraction, law of creation, whatever you want to call it. You're going to watch those videos. You're going to understand that this course is encapsulated in such a way that you can fully have an experience of yourself knowing what to do now. You can also download a free copy of my book, Think It, Feel It, Have It, The Keys to Creation. Just a quick blurb about that book. In there, I talk about the magnetic force, the magnetic field of the heart, the electromagnetic field of the heart, 5,000 times more powerful than the electromagnetic field of the mind. That's going to start to tell you something about how we're going from here to down into here. Also, over the last 15, 20 years, I've gathered what are the sources and the main causes of the resistance that we create for ourselves. I'm going to give you that as well. So you also, as you move and you start doing this work, you start to realize if I don't keep in this conversation or stay with this work, I start to sink back into these old ways of being or old thought patterns or old conditioning or old programming. So what I've done is I've now incorporated a weekly phone call that keeps you in this conversation. It's not the same as going to church, but the frequency of it and the experience of it is going to be the same. And that is, you're going to gather more knowledge and you're going to release some more resistance and experience more relief. And lastly, this is a whole community. I think right now there's a couple hundred people in the Skool community. This is a whole community of like-minded people, people like you. You can start to interact with people in the group and start to find out more as you're moving along. And lastly, if this is something that's resonating for you and you're ready to really keep going and really take this on in a real concerted, directed, focused manner, there's programs where you and me can work together one-on-one. So let's get moving. Like, no kidding. Let's start moving in the direction that you want to and have you start feeling better and start experiencing things that you want to experience in your life. Book a one-on-one call with me. And in that call, I'm going to lay this out for you really, really clear in such a way that at the end of the call, you're going to understand that there is a way that you can go about getting yourself to be able to intentionally create things for yourself and for your life, and that how you've been doing it isn't this way. And I'm going to give you that on this phone call. Whether you choose to work with me further, that's a completely different conversation. And if that's something that comes up for you, we'll work that out at the time. But right now, let's just get in touch and let's let you see just how this actually works, which I'm telling you, you're going to find is different than how you've been holding it. And I'm really looking forward to connecting with you and talking with you.